All right, so let's dive into campaign influence on Salesforce opportunities. This is not going to be a configuration and setup on the back end side of things, but more from an end user perspective as to how campaign history works on the lead object and then the influence of those campaigns through the lead conversion process into an opportunity. We're going to talk about campaign influence on the opportunity side. So I've got a lead record on my screen here, and he, ironically enough, is named John Lead. Now, this is a fictional person, of course, but you'll see here in the related list for campaign history that John is a member of 3 different campaigns, meaning that he has been contacted by way of 3 different Salesforce campaigns in one form or the other. And you'll see these in the related list, the dates of those different campaigns as well as the status. Now, a couple of these just have a status of sent, but we see that for the Radio Southwest campaign that John has actually responded. Now, let's say that we've been working with John, we've been qualifying him as a lead, we've been finding out his needs, his budgets, his time frame, and we identify John as someone with potential of doing business with. Perhaps John wants to buy one of our products, and so we're going to perform what is known as lead conversion. Now, I've got a video related to how to convert a lead, and so I'm not going to go into that other than just to blow through creating and converting a lead into a contact account and an opportunity. Once we've converted this lead into that opportunity, we're going to look at the campaign influence to see which of these, if any, or if all of these campaigns show up in the campaign influence related list. All right, so I'm going to click convert in order to convert John into a contact account and opportunity. I'm going to take the defaults of just creating a new account in my org, as well as contact record and opportunity. And if you click into one of these, if you have record types during the lead conversion process, you can select which of the record types you want this to be for this opportunity. And so then when you're ready, click convert. And now we've crested Everest with the mountaintop experience of creating 3 object records from one. And we've got our account that was created, the contact record that was created, data populated from the lead record into the account and contact, as well as the account name populated on the opportunity field. I can click on the opportunity to go in and find the campaign influence related list. All right, so I had to go in and adjust my page layout. I went into the back end to include the campaign influence related list for this particular opportunity record type. This type of opportunity did not have that related list, so I added that. So now we see our campaign influence, and it is denoted that only one of the 3 campaigns that were on that lead record had any influence in this subsequent resulting opportunity that was created. The reasons behind that are the other 2 campaigns that this person was a part of were dated 7 or 8 years ago, and they never responded. The most recent campaign they did respond, and it was from that particular campaign that resulted in the influence that then led to this becoming an opportunity. Now, as we go through the different stages of the opportunity and eventually hopefully close and win this deal, then the full 100% attribution of that campaign will then help measure whatever the amount is on this opportunity, which I could go in. You notice that there's no amount filled in here. I could enter in an amount for what this deal could eventually be. So let's say that this is $1 million deal. And so then you'll see this populate or update that the revenue share of this particular campaign influence is potentially $1 million here. And so this is a way that you can circle back to your campaigns and see what the return on investment is. And that's what campaign influence is all about, is being able to tie back your revenue to your marketing spend on various campaigns. And so as you get this data and these closed deals over time, then you can start to more readily and smartly allocate your marketing spend, if you will. So let's go back to our opportunity here by clicking the breadcrumb at the top. And let's say that I want to mark this as closed won, and I'm going to select a closed stage of closed won. And this will mean then that we've realized that $1 million of revenue. And so if I go back in here, we see then I'm on the campaign record. We have influenced opportunities, and that's a related list on the campaign. We've got one that is not closed yet. There's no revenue share, but here's one that is the Coca-Cola lead that turned it into an opportunity and then a closed won deal for $1 million. And so then if we go back into the campaign and go into the details, you'll see some high-level metrics here around these campaign numbers. Now, some of this may be missing from your page layout. I know by default, a lot of times, some of these fields are hidden. You've got to go into the page layout and change those, but you'll see some metrics around the number of opportunities that have been generated from this campaign, the number of won opportunities, and the value opportunities in campaigns, as well as the value won opportunities. So you can start to see if you're living up to your expected revenue amounts in your campaigns. So that is campaign influence, campaign history. If you found this Salesforce video helpful, please do like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below for what you'd like to learn next in Salesforce, and I just might make it my next video. And until then, I'll see you in the cloud.